Hi everyone, this is Phil from It Gaming, and today I'm going to show you my guide to the Magmasaur in ARK Genesis. The Magmasaur is a new creature that is available in ARK Genesis. It's an incredibly large, incredibly tanky fire lizard that affords some rather interesting utility and may take on a very interesting role when it comes to late game boss content. You cannot tame a Magmasaur, you have to take their eggs and incubate them if you want one for yourself. You'll find their eggs in the lava biome in the large volcano. Now there's a couple of ways of getting into the volcano, but what you're really looking for are these large ravines with lava at the bottom. When you look down into the ravines, you'll see a couple of things. You will occasionally see some eggs, but you will also see a whole lot of Magmasaurs, which are not going to be any too pleased if you steal their eggs. One of the easiest methods of getting an egg is bringing a Bloodstalker with you and jumping down into the ravine and then holding left control on PC, and you will slowly fall into the ravine and hopefully you'll land near an egg. Once you land near the egg, simply hop off of the Bloodstalker and do be mindful that you're surrounded by lava. Once you grab the egg, remember that now every single Magmasaur in the cave is going to be trying to kill you, so you want to get out of there really, really fast. So the Bloodstalker really shines at this because, honestly, you'll be moving so fast that the map won't be able to keep up, as you can see all of the graphics pop in that's happening on me right now. Bloodstalkers aren't very durable creatures, so do try to keep away from pretty much everything in this cave, and especially, not surprisingly, the Magmasaurs. If you do get attacked, don't freak out too much. A Bloodstalker of any substantial level will usually be able to tank through at least 1 or 2 burns, and as long as you keep heading upward, eventually you'll be able to get to the exit. But there's an even easier way of getting the eggs than this. If you manage to get down to the ravine in any way, like using a Bloodstalker, or in this case, I'm just on foot and I used a parachute to get down, all you're going to do is get near the egg, and as long as you haven't touched the egg, you won't aggro the Magmasaurs, provided they're not too close. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to HLNA, and you're going to tell HLNA to start a teleport. You don't need to teleport in anywhere particular, just as long as it's not there, and you're going to wait for the teleport to get nearly finished. And you can tell it's nearly finished by the ring at the top, and once it's nearly finished, pick up the egg, and then you'll instantly teleport away to safety. This method is by far the most consistent method, provided you're able to do so without any Magmasaurs being very close to the egg. And honestly, it's very satisfying. In order to incubate the egg, you're going to need a whole lot of campfires, or a few air conditioners. I just use campfires because they're cheaper. Eventually you need to get it hot enough to get the egg to incubate, and after enough time, it took a couple hours for me, you get your very own Magmasaur. And of course, the length of time of the incubation will vary depending on the level of the egg. In order to grow your Magmasaur, you're going to need to get some ambergris, or ambergris. I'm going with ambergris, because that's the only thing it will eat. Not only is it the only thing it will eat, it's the only thing it will accept for imprinting purposes. So you're going to need to have a fair amount of ambergris, and the problem with that is it has a very, very short spoil timer, though you can increase that by using a refrigerator. In order to find ambergris, you're going to need to go to the lunar biome, and you're looking for the rocks with the green stripes on it, or green flecks on them, I suppose. They won't always have them. You can use a metal pick and you'll get them occasionally, but if you want to get as much ambergris as possible, you're better off using something like the mining drill. Once you've grown your Magmasaur, you're going to need to get a saddle for it in order to ride it, and you'll find the engram for it in your engrams in the Genesis tab, so go ahead and click on your Genesis tab, and scroll down to level 95, that's right, this is not an early level thing, and there you see the Magmasaur Saddle right there. In order to craft the Magmasaur Saddle, simply go to the smithy, and under Saddles, you'll see it right there, and it requires cementing paste, fiber, hide, and metal ingots to craft, though it is 400 metal ingots, so that's no small amount. Once you've built the saddle, simply take it and place it into the saddle slot of the Magmasaur, and feel free to mount it at this point. And I gotta say, the saddle looks really cool. I really think the metal cockpit is awesome. The primary attack of the Magmasaur is a simple bite or slash, which is fairly powerful, but it is fairly slow. The alternate attack is a lava spit, which will shoot at ranged a fireball that it will cause a damage over time. When coupled with the regular attack, it does a whole lot of damage. The Magmasaur is incapable of jumping. When you press jump, instead the Magmasaur will shoot fire out of all of its vents on the side, and this causes a taunt effect to all the creatures near the Magmasaur, causing them to attack it. Since the Magmasaur has a very high health pool, it is very likely that this will be an exceptionally good tank creature. The Magmasaur is also very good at harvesting both stone, but exceptionally good at harvesting metal, so we may have a new replacement for the Anki. Not only is it good at harvesting metal, it's good at holding both metal and metal ingots with a 75% reduction in weight. It also gets a 50% reduction in weight to ambergris, though I'll admit that's not that big a deal. When you go to the context wheel of the Magmasaur, you'll see that there is an option to enable smelting. And this thing does turn into a smelter, though it is just a regular smelter. Don't expect it to be like industrial smelter levels of speed here, but it will cook food and it will turn iron into iron ingots at a reasonably decent clip, and it kind of looks cool while it does it. In order to turn it off, you simply go back to the context wheel and disable smelting.
Do you know any other tips about the Magmasaur? Tell us what they are in the comments below. If you found this video useful, please feel free to leave a like and a comment. Also subscribe to the channel, and as always, have fun out there.